Last time, Teresa was having trouble fighting the monster because the monster was big and strong. As for their other team members, they were all in a dreamland. The monster charged at them, trying to gulp them up in one bite. Teresa tried to stop it, but she was no match for that monster. She was sent flying with her giant hammer. The monster's main target was Lizua. To take out that monster, Lizua took out his magic sword and imbued it with other dark energy. However, his attack did no damage to that monster. The monster hit him hard with its head. Their collision made a big blast. The monster thought that it had managed to kill Lizua. But nah, bro changed into his dragon form and blocked that attack with only one hand. Lizua tried to burn that monster with his dragon fire. However, the monster was immune to the fire, and it managed to free itself. If the fire is not enough to defeat the monster, Swa gets ready to attack that monster with something else, and it's lightning. He summoned lightning from heaven and merged it with his dark fire magic. This monster was not like any other villain from other manhwas. It didn't wait for Lizua to complete his spell and went straight at Lizua. But the poor monster was already too late. Lizua had already completed his spell and is also ready to attack the monster. This time, Swa's attack was too powerful. His fire and lightning combo attack went from the mouth to the end of the monster's rear. Next, back on the earth, the historian is surprised to see the power of the new skill. Yellow hair doesn't look that impressed. As for sister as the queen, Lady Baiji, she is excited to see that dragon form again, but it looks like the monster is not dead yet. His viewers are sending him some captains on his boat. The demon can't believe his eyes that he is the one on the ground. He is not accepting the reality that there is someone who can actually beat him to this state. Swa then uses his power and turns that demon's head into a pill. Viewers are surprised to see that he can actually do something like that. Frankie wakes up, and it looks like Sister Teresa is also fine. They too are surprised and shocked to see that he actually turned that demon into a pill. However, the demon is still powerful even after being turned into a pill. Just with his words, he tries to corrupt Frankie and Teresa. It promises that it will break free from that pill form. Just after that, Lizua gulped it down his throat. The ladies are surprised, thinking why their lord did that. After eating that pill, Lizua changes into something new, something different from the dragon god form. He, too, is now a combo of a dragon god and a demon god. Ladies are shocked to see their lord becoming one of the corrupted demons, or even more powerful than a corrupted demon. The viewers are also surprised to see this new form of Lizua. Some like his new form, some prefer his old dragon form. The ladies are worried, thinking what will happen now. Will he try to corrupt the whole world, and who will stop him? But they also believe that their lord will overcome this challenge. Then Frankie notices the drop of the blood of the demon god, taking a new form. They start to change into new types of monsters. They all look at Lizua. Lizua charges at them at high speed, then blasts them away, and one monster bites his hand. Then the bones come out of that monster's head. Another one tries to sneak attack him. Lizua uses his elbow. The longer bone comes out from his elbow and pierces the monster. Lizua then touches the ground with his hand, and bones appear from the ground and pierce all the monsters around him. After killing those demons, Lizua appears in front of Teresa. He reaches out his hand towards Teresa and grabs her by her neck. Swa's head starts to hurt. Demon energy starts to leak out from his body. He tells her to stay away from him or she will get corrupted too, but Teresa just jumps onto him. She is not afraid of him, even in that form. She tries to calm him, pressing those big melons onto his hard body. Lizua tells her that it's dangerous and she should move away. Suddenly, bones come out of his body, piercing Teresa's body. She screams in pain. Her painful scream brings Lizua's senses back. Seeing him so worried about her, she tells him not to be worried because that pain is nothing to her. After all, she is the great healing Saint Teresa. She uses her holy light to heal him, and it looks like her holy light is healing him. Teresa then finds herself in the church. She is confused, then realizes that this is the dream world of that demon god. The demon dragon god also appears behind her and grabs her with his big arms. He then slams her on the ground and gets ready to play wrestling with her on the ground, gives her a leg lock, body lock, everything. He gets ready to show her the consequences of playing with his demon energy. She is also ready to accept that energy of his. She also realizes that they are so close now that she can transfer her holy energy to him by body contact. She starts to transfer her energy to him, but Lizua seems to have other plans for her. He grabs that holy attire of hers. And I don't think I can show you guys more than this, but anyway, I am showing you guys this. She tries to stop him because she can't concentrate on transferring her energy to him if he plays this hard, but our boy locks her lips. Now she can't speak anymore. After that, she accepts her fate. She admits her defeat. She realizes that she can't win this wrestling. However, Lizwa didn't show any mercy to her. Now she is also finding this fight beautiful and enjoyable. This dream world and playing chess with her lord is such an amazing feeling that she has never experienced before. Then she realizes her real goal, which is to win this fight and save her lord from the corruption of that demon god. But her lord's power is just too strong. She gets ready to use the power of her eyes, uses the power of the holy light to destroy the evil demon god. The holy light comes out from every corner of her body, destroying the demon god corruption. Lizwa then comes back to his senses, but he is still in this form. Lizwa is confused about what just happened, and the viewers are talking about the dream world. This time, the viewers were able to see whatever happened in that dream world. And Zwa is confused about what they are talking about, playing chess and wrestling in the dream world. He informs them that nothing like that happened with them. However, the dream world livestream was so beautiful that they are sending him some rockets. Teresa then gets ready to tell him about what happened in the dream world. Teresa informs Lizwa about the dream world and everything. Zwa is shocked to find out that he played chess with Teresa in the dream world. And the viewers are cursing him in the chat. Teresa tells him not to blame himself, and that they did it to bring him back from the darkness, and she also likes playing chess with him. Then Frankie and others come there calling their lord and Teresa. They quickly turn back to their usual self. Frankie has brought everyone there and is surprised to see that they managed to defeat the demon god. After some time, Elizabeth is shocked to hear that so much happened while she was sleeping. Frankie asks them about the demon god and how they defeated it. The two inform them of everything, except for the dream world part. Lizwa then gets ready to check his new powers, and Elizabeth asks Teresa to tell her everything. Like everything, Lizwa is able to bring out his bone dragon power. He finds that bringing out the bone dragon power is more comfortable than the dragon god power. He gets ready to use this power from now on. He notices Elizabeth and Teresa making a lot of noise, and what he saw is this beautiful scene of these two beautiful women. Teresa told Elizabeth everything, including the dream world chess play. Lizwa also tells her that he also played chess with her before, so he doesn't think that she needs to make a big deal out of this. Elizabeth grabs him and takes him into the forest. He apologizes to her if she hasn't recovered from their last chess fight, and he promises that he will play chess with her in the future. But it's not about that. She wants to tell him something important. And that, after she played chess with him, she was blessed by the silver moon goddess in her dream. Zwa doesn't think that it's such a big deal. After all, it's just a dream of the spirit god. She gets mad because to the elves, it is a very big deal to be blessed by the silver moon goddess, the spirit god. And it looks like playing chess with him can get the elves the blessing of the silver moon goddess. He realizes how big a deal this is. If the elves know about this, they can make him their chess player for all the lady elves. Elizabeth informs him about the importance of this blessing, and she also wants to play chess with him again. She wants to experience being blessed once again. She also wants to experience the power of the demon god that her sister Teresa experienced. Lizwa realizes that she is after that dark energy after all. Well, she can't disagree with that. She also wants to play chess with her lord while he is in his bone dragon form. That energy, that power, she wants to experience it too. And this time, she is not losing this fight of chess game, even though it's about the power. She truly loves him and will do anything for him in the future that she promised. She will do anything for him, and she is also grateful to him because of him. She was blessed by the silver moon goddess. Lizwa is shocked by Elizabeth's words, and his viewers are calling scumbag. Back on the earth, Li Ling is also mad at her brother for swinging girls here and there, left and right, up and down. She also blames those girls for bewitching her brother with their big assets. Elizabeth's assets are even bewitching her. Li Ling gets ready to take action. She also wants to grow big, so she drinks a couple of bottles of milk. She wants to grow them too, and not only that, she also gets ready to help her brother in any way she can. So, she comes to her big sister Baiji. Baiji, who is looking absolutely gorgeous, wonders why the group manager is there. Li Ling wants her big sis to give her some work. Baiji thinks that Li Ling should only focus on her studies, She doesn't need to work or anything, and she is not at that age. However, Big Sis Baiji does have an empty post of a personal secretary. So they get ready to do the interview. Before that, she wants Li Ling to change into a secretary's dress. After some time, Li Ling is changed into her secretary dress, and she looks beautiful in that dress. Even Baiji thinks that she is looking gorgeous in that dress and is drooling. After that, Baiji gets into a serious mode, and being her personal secretary is not easy. She has to deal with millions and millions of dollars, and that being a secretary is a serious business. She is maintaining that serious mood and talking about business while watching Li Zuo's live stream. She then grabs Li Ling and presses her face onto her melon, and tells her that they will make her brother's live stream the biggest in that country, no, in the whole world. Back in the fantasy world, Frankie has brought some flowers for her lord. Li Zuo thinks that they are beautiful, but they are not just beautiful, they are also used as an herb. Make a tea of that flower, and you will experience amazing sleep. It also has many other benefits. Li Zuo gets into his business mode and informs his viewers about this new product. Viewers are ready to buy that flower, as many flowers as they can afford. Li Ling comes to her big sister's office, informing her about an important meeting. Baiji tells her to stop the talk of meeting for a while because she is very busy with a very important meeting right now that she must attend no matter what. And yes, she manages to grab 10 of those flowers. Li Ling yells at her for wasting her time like that. Their company goes up and down by tens of thousands every minute, and she is playing around. The role of secretary is really befitting to her. However, Big Sis Baiji is really glad that she appointed her little sister Li Ling as her secretary. She is just too cute when she is angry. Baiji then gets ready to talk about serious business. She wants Li Ling to hand over her brother to her, the pose of the manager in the group she is holding. This surprises Li Ling. Baiji is also ready to pay for Li Ling's mother's hospital bill, and she can also go back to her student life. Big Sis Baiji has investigated the Li family background after meeting with Li Ling and her brother. The reason for the desperate broadcast is because of their family is in high debt, and if Li Ling accepts her offer, Baiji is sure that her brother can relax a little bit. Well, Li Ling accepts her offer, and Baiji even gets ready to give her a smooch, but Li Ling rejects it. Back to Li Zuo. He is happy that he has earned a lot of money now. He transferred 8,000 to his sister. His sister informed him about Baiji's offer, and that she had accepted the offer. Brother believes in her judgment and leaves everything in her hands. Baiji thinks that to manage the group, they will need more people, so they send some recruiting messages to the yellow-haired guy and Mr. Historian to join the MCN group and become a master and successful person. Back to Li Zuo. Elizabeth informs Li Zuo that they have finished packing and are ready to leave. Teresa also brought him the tea of that red flower for her master to relax. Frankie touched his shoulder. Bro is living every man's dream. He is also happy to be served by these 3 beautiful ladies. However, he is also feeling that some part of his body is in danger of being eaten. He can see it in their eyes. Anyways, they are on their way to their next stop. In the carriage, Li Zuo gets ready to draw some cards. He draws the card and obtains some beans, a sword, techniques, pills, more pills, a kettle, beans and more pills, and a weird-looking eggplant. His kettle has also been upgraded. Now he can get 4 cups of special tea from the kettle per month. He then upgrades his flying sword. The sword then enters his body. He becomes even stronger and levels up. And this feeling of leveling up is even more pleasurable than playing chess with his girls. He has become strong. Now he wants to use this power to see how strong he has become. The bull informs him about some trouble up ahead of them. They have entered the corrupt forest, and the road ahead is not easy to follow, and it doesn't look like a forest. Li Zuo asks Frankie about the forest, how it has become like that. Frankie informs him that after the fall of her father's principality, no one is there to take care of the corrupted beasts around there, and so the forest has become what it is now. Suddenly, skeleton soldiers emerge from the corrupted ground. Just in a couple of minutes, they are surrounded by a horde of those skeleton monsters. After some time, the Death Knight also appears there. They didn't expect the Death Knight to appear there. Anyway, they will have to fight that night and find their way out of there. Li Zuo takes out his flying sword and attacks that Death Knight. His swords are so powerful that the monsters didn't even stand a chance against them. He then takes out his demon sword, which goes and hit after being pulled out by its lord. The Death Knight charges at Li Zuo. Li Zuo blocks its attack with his corny sword. At the same time, Frankie is also using her abracadabra spell. She too seems like have become stronger now, but looks like she is out of mana. She is also surprised to see the power of her spell. Elizabeth is also shooting down those monsters with her multiple arrows. She also seems to have acquired the power to cleanse the undead with her arrow. She is also surprised to see this power. While she is in surprised state, a monster tries to sneak upon her. Teresa smashes that monster with her huge weapon. She then uses her holy light to purify those monsters. Her power is so strong that it is even affecting the Death Knight. Her holy light made an opening for Lizwa to attack. He attacks the monster with his flying sword. However, that attack did nothing to the Death Knight. Death Knight gets ready to smash Lizwa with its horse's leg. Lizwa blocks that horse with his one hand by transforming into the Bone Dragon. Suddenly, bone starts to pierce the Death Knight from everywhere. The bones are coming out of Lizwa's finger. Lizwa is surprised to see that he can transform part of his body comfortably. The skeleton monster starts to attack him now. He destroys them with his bones. The ladies are surprised to see how powerful their lord has become now. His form looks like that of the demon god. The bull has also finished quite a bit of those skeletons. Now that they have finished those monsters, they get ready to keep moving forward. They arrive in a village called Shenzhou and it looks like the village is under attack. The Death Knight with his skeleton army is attacking the villagers, killing every person they see on the street. The monsters are searching for the villagers to slaughter them. A mother and her daughter are hiding from those monsters. Daughter steps on a little branch that makes a little sound. The monster notices the sound, comes to where the little girl is hiding, gets ready to slash her down, but her mother blocks that attack with her body. Mother has been slashed in her chest. She tells her daughter to run away from there while she has the chance. The Death Knight gets ready to kill her daughter too, but it gets pierced by the corny sword. Zwa then splits the Death Knight in half. He tells the little girl not to worry and that he will save her. Suddenly, they get surrounded by a horde of monsters. The goblin charges at them all together. Back on Earth, in a certain school, a guy is watching a live stream of his favorite streamer, feeding the group. One of his friends also gets interested after seeing him watching it so attentively, feeding the group. The yellow-haired guy is now live broadcasting Lizwa's live stream. The feeding group informs his viewers about this new game, and he has been given permission to live stream it on his channel. Viewers are disgusted to see the ugly face of the goblin. Teresa helps the little girl. Lizwa gets ready to finish those goblins with his corny sword, but the sword doesn't want its body to be drenched in the disgusting blood of the goblins, so Lizwa pours some energy into the sword to make a layer over it. This energy is making the sword feel a little tipsy. Lizwa slashes the goblin easily after that. The goblins get scared after seeing Lizwa's attacks, so fierce, so powerful, and so strong. They try to run away, but get shot by arrows. Elizabeth is not going to let them escape. She informs Lizwa about more goblins approaching from the other side. Zwa tells her to go and help the bull because he is all alone protecting the carriage. The bull is all alone, but he is smashing those monsters with his big weapon. However, he is unable to keep up with the goblins. There are a lot of them there. Then a spider falls on his hand. He gets confused to see those spiders there in that village. Then something happens behind him. The carriage, a powerful demon appears, a hot spider mommy, with her little babies. She starts to attack the bull, and it looks like the bull doesn't stand a chance against that spider mommy. Thank you guys for watching.